Let's find out how Claire goes.
She'd need a cape. There was no getting around that. You couldn't be a superhero without a cape. Claire didn't want confusion. If you saw a cape, that made matters clear. You knew what you were dealing with. Claire was all about communication. And,
I get it.
you know, floating in water, which was her superpower.
Yay!
All right. Fear not, my skinny friends, for I am Claire, and I will save you. Claire needed to come up with a superhero name as soon as possible. Claire was rubbish.
Oh! No, Thomas! No! Oh, there goes thing. Claire, you're terrible! Okay, don't jump as Claire. It's gonna get a bit complicated now with more colours.
Claire arrived just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
No.
Claire arrived just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Come on, Claire, you can do it.
As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took. Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick. Or was she more the lone Avenger type? She liked that. The sole hero in a world of rectangles and conveniently placed pools of toxic water. The others told Claire that staircases were a bit of a fixture here. Claire wondered why the world made it so difficult.
Come on, Claire.
villain who would show their true colours at the worst possible moment, hurting all she held dear. Chris was the most obvious choice.
I
He
like
seemed
Chris.
stroppy enough, and his jump was so pathetic that it conveniently avoided Claire's insecurities. Yes, Chris. Diabolical Chris. The fiendish Christopher.
Claire's gonna have to go alone for now. Thomas.
Wait. Where had Chris gone? Was he off somewhere? Plotting Claire's downfall? If Claire was honest, and she had to be because she was a superhero, this was a troubling turn of events.
No!
Still, there were reasonably sized bodies of water to cross.
Come on, Claire. Clunk.
Moving platforms over water, eh? Claire's newly heightened senses told her that there were multiple paths across with various possible configurations of the little posse.
Yay. Yay.
They were doing really well. Claire hoped she could get them all across. John was fully aware he could do this alone. Thomas hoped he'd never have to.
Oh.
Claire was alone. Which was odd, because she wasn't meant to be alone. She needed to be where there were rectangles to save. Being the only superhero in a given space kind of defeats the object. Spikes? That was new. Claire avoided them. She decided they were most likely her kryptonite. Not the rubbish red kryptonite either, the proper radioactive green stuff.
I like Claire.
Repeating, and this time Thomas was here. Claire felt something had gone wrong. There was a disturbance in the force. Something had altered the matrix. The world was reacting to their progress. It was amassing its forces. It was plotting against them. Claire finally had a nemesis.
Yay. Who's this?
Laura was pleased this one was behind a wall. Maybe he'd never know what she could do. Maybe they could just have a conversation. Hang out. As long as he didn't find out what she could do. Which would never happen so long as they stayed separate. Laura didn't have time to worry about the ominous pixel cloud. It had been following her for some time, and it had kept itself to itself until now. More important was the little orange thing, which was looking at her in a way that she kind of, well, liked. As the square, who had shyly introduced himself as Chris, bounced atop Laura, she began to worry that he was just using her like all the others had. They'd all bounced too, and then they disappeared when her back was turned.
Okay, I'm going to end it here for this part. We'll find out more about these two next time. Oh no, we've still got 5 more minutes. We'll find out what happens this time.
Only the ominous pixel cloud ever remains, looking a little bigger and a little less hungry with every disappearing friend. With every bounce, Laura found herself less and less irritated by Chris. She started to miss him when he wasn't there, on another platform or something. She'd wonder what he was up to. Was he missing her? He wasn't saying very much.
Come on, you two. You can do it. Yeah. I'm not liking that ominous cloud.
Chris was in love.
Aww.
She was perfect. He had to tell her so. At some point, he would definitely tell her. Probably best to wait for a moment the large, ominous pixel cloud wasn't about, though. Yeah, probably best to wait.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Stop hurting him. Yay. Ooh.
Chris was massively disappointed to run into the gang again. He'd enjoyed the alone time with his new girlfriend. Too early to refer to Laura as his girlfriend? Only if I say it out loud, he told himself. He didn't want to scare her off.
No one wants to scare their girlfriend off. What was this ominous cloud?
The others seemed suspicious of Laura, and the eager-looking pixel cloud of death which seemed to be watching her. Sure, they'd use her inherent bounciness to reach slightly higher jump points, but they wouldn't strike up a conversation with her. Chris found them rude.
Well, we're gonna find out more about
Rude.
these two
And always there.
next time